Hi Garth Gang, and here we are again with another build. And today we are looking at, at this time we are looking at my Scion. This character is a dead build. This is the glorious, infamous Aura Stacker that no longer works. I don't have enough currency to. I've never had enough currency in one league to put together these high value builds. So I've been gradually buying 2 or 3 pieces each league, and the only thing I was missing from the Aura Stacker Boy build was the Voices Cluster Duel 3 passive, which go for a few exalts. I was just building up to buy the one of them, which would then complete my Cluster Duel setup, and then it would just be a matter of playing with the gear and getting better rolled gear. And as of 3.15 they killed it with the mana reservation changes, but I've still got the build, I still have all the gear, so I thought, well, you know what, I'll hold on to it. You never know, at some point it may become viable again. So I'll go over everything in this video, but yeah, this is a pretty much a dead build. Start off with the MTX. We have here the Water Elemental Helmet, the Water Elemental Body Armor, Water Elemental Gloves, Water Elemental Boots. We've got the Arctic Shield Weapon Skin. We have the Azure Weapon Effect. We have Arcane Halo, Arcane Visage, and the Water Elemental Back Attachment. We also have the Water Elemental Character Effect. We have an Ice Frog. We have a Steam Powered Portal Effect. We have Water Elemental Footprints and Sentinel Overlord Portrait Frame. And I do believe no gem MTX. Onto the gear, we have our corrupted Ichimonji with the mana reservational skills and corrupted with 20% increased area effect. In here we have our dash, second wind and life tap. We also have a Aura's Howl, which is, I've not been able to pick up a corrupted one yet, but it's again irrelevant really because of the dead build. Mana reservation and +2 level socket of aura gems. So we've got our Discipline, Purity of Lightning, Enlighten and Purity of Ice. We have our Prism Guardian, again uncorrupted, with Herald of Thunder, Zealotry and Enlighten. We have our 2 Caller Brothers, again not corrupted correctly. And we have a random jewel that I happen to have laying around, anointed with Champion of the Cause. We've got our Shavs, which again not corrupted, with Inspiration, Spark, Spell Echo, Cold Pen, Fork and added lightning damage. We've got a pair of movement speed and resist boots with Precision, Enlighten, Arrogance and Herald of Ice. We have our Malagara's Virtuoso boots, gloves, sorry, Purity of Fire, Determination, Enlighten and Grace. As you can see, all the gems on here are very low level because this character hasn't been played. Oh, and that's my one and only Headhunter. And then all of these jewels are just jewels I've been saving up to put in the build once I got the relevant cluster jewels, etc. Let's go on to the tree. So we come out of here to get the spell damage and intellect. We pop in a corrupted frozen gel with mana reservation. Through here for Harrier, up here for leadership and life reservation. Down through here to get a Poacher's Aim. It should be corrupted with mana reservation. Through here for charisma and mana reservation. And along here for our cluster setup. Now this would be a Voices here, which is why it's just a medium cluster, with a Legacy medium cluster, increased effect of non-curse auras with Mortifiner's Aspect and Uncompromising. So we've got Determination mana reservation and Malevolence mana reservation, even though we're not running Malevolence. Small cluster jewel with cold resistance and prismatic heart, so we've got some damage, cold resistance and more elemental resistances with damage. And we go up to the other side here, we go up this branch, we come up for the dual socket with a hazardous research and pain attunement. We come up here and we go around and grab influence with increased aura of effect. In here to our first cluster jewel, which is a lightning damage, prismatic heart, widespread destruction, prismatic heart, into a 10% increased damage while affected by a herald, which has got Endbringer and our Watcher's Eye, double Wrath and Zealotry Watcher's Eye. Into this medium cluster, which is Empowered Envoy and Heraldry. See, again 10% increased damage while affected by Herald. And then we have our Conqueror's Efficiency Gem. On the other side, we come up through to Foresight, up to Might of the Weak, up, and then down here into the full Sovereignty Wheel with damage for each Aura or Herald skills, with the full Purity of Flesh Wheel and Vitality Mana Reservation. We then go up to a 3-socket Voices. I was able to get one. Again, a Legacy medium cluster non-curse with Pure Might, and Corrupted cluster with Springback on there. This side we have a Cold Resist gem with Purity of Ice Mana Reservation. Up through here we have Pure Attitude with Purity of Lighting Mana Reservation. Again, Legacy medium cluster effect of non-curse auras. And then we have to pick up Anger at some point, probably, if we use Anger, but we don't, so. Corrupted Mana Reservation one with some stats, lightning damage and lightning resist. So that's the gear. As you see, there's quite a lot of legacy gear on here where they did the 3.15 changes and 3.16 changes as well. And yeah, the build doesn't work. I'll tell you that now. I'm not even going to bother running a red map. I'm going to shock you all by running a tier 1 map. A Haunted Mansion. And we will throw it in there. We will grab this. So as you can see here, we've got all of our auras activated. We have very little mana. We've got 100 mana to cast our spells with. We have very little life and very little energy shield, so we die a lot. This character is one of the oldest characters I have at 944 days, and because it's an aura stacker, wow, that's how much I haven't played this character. Let's go. Right, off we go. And look at that damage on a white tier 1 map. Kind of stand here and cast Spark, and hopefully it might kill some stuff eventually. Or I run out of mana. Yep. See, I told you, it's a dead build. Oh, I've got some level ups, 10 level ups. Come on, you can do it. 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 You will die. It will die. Yay, we killed it. Will I survive? Will I survive? Will I survive? I mean, with the flasks active, it does okay damage, but for the amount of money this character has been invested, I mean, we are talking multiple Exalted Orbs. I think I've spent something like 50 Exalted Orbs on this character over the leagues. And look at the damage! I know my gems aren't leveled, but even so, oh, it's hilarious. This is going to be a really slow... I'm not even going to attempt to do the boss. I'm not. Let's go. I know because it's a white map, there's not going to be any rares in here, so the headhunter is not going to be doing anything because all these are magic. So a lot of power came from having just literally running through, casting spark and watching everything die. I mean, it's not doing that bad. I mean, for the amount of investment, it's a dead build. You can see it. I mean, this is a tier 1 white rolled map, and I'm having to hit all my flasks just to get some damage done. If I rolled the map and had some rare mobs in it, you'd be saying, oh yes, Garth, but you'd have headhunter buffs, and I'd be saying, yeah, but I wouldn't be able to kill the rares. It's just that simple. Come on. I haven't even done the essence. I mean, oh, come on, you can do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Rah! I'll probably, if the gems were 2020 or 21-23s like some of them are supposed to be, if I had some better rolled gear with more energy shield and life, or I updated the auras because we now got purity of elements, maybe a lot of people have said the aura stacker is a dead build even for people that have been playing them. You know, there was one of the content creators I watch, one of their long-standing community members has always played aura stackers ever since it became a thing, and they have spent a lot of time trying to see if it works, but they said they can't get it to work, not as well as it did. The amount of it's one of those, you could get it to work. The more currency you throw at it, it'll probably work, but that's fine when you get to 300, 400, 500 exalts, multiple mirrors. The build would work, but at that point pretty much any build would work at that level of investment. So why bother? Am I going to die here? Ooh. No, we got it. Yay! Right. Let's try and kill this rare. We got a headhunter buff! Oh dear. So there we go. The dead Scion aura stacker build in motion. Oh, not a great one, I admit, but it's hella fun. I probably will. Like I said, I'm going to keep the build. I'll update the flasks. I think this is even a legacy at Zeri's promise. Yeah. With the legacy quicksilver flask, everything else I think is just needs an update. I might look at this build myself after 3.1.7 updates and see what I can do with it. In the meantime, I am looking for a build for a Scion. I don't play minions at all. Any gem that's got a minion other than the dominating blow character I did on my last video, that's it. I hate Desecrate, I hate minion builds. So if any of you out there have got a non-aura buff, non-aura bot, non-minion Scion build, let me know and I'll put it together and showcase it, and you'll get a shout out. Other than that, 3.17's coming up. If you're not familiar with filters, I do filters. I can personalize any filter for you in about 45 minutes to an hour, from start to finish. Comment below and let me know, or contact me on Twitter, Garth412. Message me there. I'm also on Discord. Yeah, happy to help. Ladies.